Nupia, 6,000 square foot, 4,800 square foot, ground floor, 1,200 square foot, mezzanine floor, at $18,000 per month. For inquiries, please call us 386-4770 or 376-4572.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Welcome to the home of Pure Oxygen Spring Water. A breathtaking 1,000 feet above sea level, where the elements collide. In an area of outstanding natural beauty. This land, our land, embodies nature, and our methods respect it. We use clean energy, solar, hydro, wind, to bring you the cleanest water. Every drop sustainably sourced from pristine Cornish farmland. From the raw beauty of rainfall to our state-of-the-art bottling facility, situated on an ancient underground lake. We're reminded of the timeless power of pure water. But it doesn't stop here. The secret of cure lies in the pure oxygen we so carefully infuse. To breathe life into every bottle of pure water, without chemicals or additives. Cure pushes the boundaries of what water can do, uniting life's most essential ingredients: water and oxygen. The next generation of hydration. Pure Oxygen, nature's ultimate water.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening and welcome to Breaking Barriers here on IBN Channel 8. Of course, I'm Inshan Ishmael, your host. Every single Wednesday evening, God willing, I'm here in studio. And of course, it's a pleasure being in your company this afternoon. And of course, we have the holiday tomorrow, which I know many of you many of you are prepping and bracing for, either to stay home and sleep. And according to my mother, because she always used to tell me, you like to lustre bustre, right? And I don't know if the guys in studio know what I mean. Lustre bustre, it means you like to lie down and do nothing. And I am a full qualified lustre bustrier. That is me. Let me just welcome our good friends at Tile Expression. And remember, Tile Expression is the #1 supplier of tiles in Trinidad and Tobago. Nobody, and I mean nobody, have warehouses full of tiles like these people. Let me tell you something. It's literally miles of tiles when it comes to these people. So you can check them out there right off Mon Road in Chaguanas. Let me just wish someone 2-year-old Sarah boy happy birthday, boy. Her birthday is coming up. And of course, I would like to wish 2-year-old Sarah all the best. And When she first saw me, she used to run. Now she runs towards me. And of course, I am one of her favorite uncles. So all the best to you, Sarah, from all of us here at IBN and of course the Baraka Foundation. And of course, not forgetting, if you're looking for some top-notch paratha roti, you can check out the father and mother, right? 777-9074. You can give them a call. They supplied us with some real boss up shot for the Ramadan period, and honestly it was one of the best that we had. All right, so let's start the ball rolling. I must give a big up to this company, the Battery Hatchery. Every one of us, we use vehicles, and what happens is that we in our everyday life, and what happens is that there will come a time when you may be using a vehicle and all of a sudden the battery is no longer good, or you have a problem, or the battery shut down on you when you least expect it. Well, this company will actually go home to you, or go to your business place, or meet you at the mall, or meet you on the highway, wherever it is you shut down, and they will supply you with a compatible battery, and you pay nothing extra for that service. Yeah. Pull back up that background. Yeah, right. You get free battery testing. You get free battery charging, right? Plus, they have battery sales and service and a 24/7 mobile response. Take this number now for me, 390-1891. That's 390-1891 or 345-1950. And of course, it's the Battery Hatchery. I love that name. Right, and of course, they don't only deal with truck batteries. If you have Mercedes-Benz, Jaguar, Volvo, you name it, whatever batteries you need, you can give them a call. All right, so time to get things. Oh yeah, one more, Justin. This Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., we have our clinic at Baraka Grounds. Yes, our free medical clinic this Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Make sure and bring the entire family to get checked out, right? Where we will be checking out your sugar and your salt content and whatever. Just kidding about the salt content part, because, you know what I mean? The opposite of that is, the high blood pressure, which is the next story by itself. All right, so make sure, as well as free eye examinations, So join us there at the Baraka Grounds, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., free medical. You don't get that. So again, let me thank my good friends, my doctor friends, my those people who are in the medical fraternity, and those people who are just willing to volunteer, medication, over-the-counter drugs, you name it, whatever. We look forward to your support. All right, so let's start the ball rolling. In the background is a place where people has parked up real dotish. And we know that for donkey years now. Because at the end of the day, residents in Bamboo fed up deal with this. But anyway, this gentleman, right, a van parked up just behind him. And he decides to park up there to block a lane of traffic. I said to him, boss man, when you park up there, right, you're going to block traffic. He said, well, the man behind blocking traffic too. And he decided to jump out the vehicle and go away. You see, and it's this type of dotish mentality that continues to have us where we are, So because donkey number one decide that he going to park up stupid, you decide to be just like him. But that is just the beginning. We're going again. Right, of course, we have
fire service.
Pause. Let me pick up my partner first now. The first person. Can I just bypass them? Right. TDZ 3296. Pack up like a yayan and block. And I'm watching carefully here. Again, and his donkey and the St. Joseph police station. The seniors there sit down on their backsides doing nothing. Because we have asked them to deal with this and they have not dealt with it. Like Justin trying to show my bonnet there. Right. We're going again now. Let's fire services now. TEA 1418. This is what they're buying fire service vehicles for. For men to pull up and go shopping and put on their hazard light and park up dotish. Right? So you see, these are the kind of idiots we continue to deal with. And then of course, we have my boy with the truck here, right? Justin, we have that one? Did I send that to you? Yeah, man, look, pause. And I thought this was a coastal truck here, but it was not. Because I know coastal truck drivers not going to do these notations, because sooner and coastal don't tolerate that kind of notations. So pull it back. Let's get a proper look at that number plate. Right. TBX 74, 38 or 36, Justin? It looking like 38 or 36? 38?
38.
Yeah. TBX 74, 38. Imagine all of us in traffic. And by the way, you see that steamroller on that truck there? I would like to thank our friends at Unlimited Power and my partner Jesse as well, who assisted us with steamrollers to help us with the ground for football. I would like to thank our friends at Unlimited Power for assisting us in a short time frame, right? To get in the grounds the way we wanted. Thank you so much, guys. Let's continue here with my Yayan partner who driving the truck. Watch where he going now, man. You know, and I am I telling myself, boy, you know, these people, and this is when children watching these things, because this is somebody father driving like a donkey here. This is not no spaceman or nothing, you know. This is a Homo sapien, a qualified Homo sapien driving this truck because he's licensed to drive this truck and he's driving it like a iron. I know part of that word that I just say, some people might be happy that I say that in this month, but hard luck, I don't support that. There is no such thing as Pride Month. Every month is Pride Month. As I stated before, I do not support that dotishness. You understand? And I make that public before. It have nothing like no rainbow. Don't go and spoil no rainbow for me, dread. You understand? All you want to do, all the thing, fix up. Right? That is all your right. But don't come and force it on my children, and don't come and force it on us at the end of the day. That kind of dotishness, keep that for yourself. That nastiness, remain where it is. Let's go again, guys. Today, while going on the highway, I saw this. And let me tell you something. There is nothing bad I could say about this, except look at the challenges some people have going to school, and watch this young man holding on to his father while he is going down on a motorbike coming from school. And this father will go and pick up this child, come back to me, on that motorbike, and that young man will jump on the motorbike without a problem. And this young man, what you're looking at there, maybe a future prime minister, a future president, you can never tell. And I would like to commend that child, because you know why? There are children these days, if mommy or daddy don't pick them up with a new model vehicle, they had to park the vehicle down the road by the corner so nobody will see. My father used to come and pick me up on a bicycle, brother man, to go Bata during lunch hour. My father used to come with his bicycle right from Bamboo, take me on the bicycle, and we used to go by Bata in Curve Junction, and we used to pick out what Bata bullet shoes, breads. Those were the days. And you felt proud because here what happening, you know that your father buying a brand new pair of shoes for you. And that was the type of father that I had. My father used to sacrifice his own well-being to make sure his children were taken care of. And we used to wear that shoe proud, because you know why? Even though they used to call it butter dog and all kind of thing, there were children who came to school with slippers. Some of them came to school with shoes that was bust up and all that. And what was that for us? We took pride in that, because at the end of the day, it did not matter if it was butter dog or butter bullet, as they say. In them days, that was a good type of bullet, not the kind we get in these days. All right, let me just welcome Neil Shaz to the segment, and I would like to repeat, as I often do, right? Neil Shaz carries the widest range of parts for European vehicles: BMW, Mercedes, Volvo, Porsche, you name it. Plus, you get genuine parts for Hengst and Mal and all of them. So go ahead and take advantage, give them a call, and if they don't have it in stock, they will bring it in for you, whether it is genuine replacement or body or mechanical. Let's go again, guys. This vehicle, was it yesterday or day before? Driving like an idiot on the shoulder, right? And then ducking in and out of traffic, and then going straight. right? So if you're the driver of this vehicle, come on, man. There are people who, there are people who drive on the road with you too as well. So have a little consideration, bro. Right, thank you very much, guys. So what I want to deal with now, oh God, Justin, we're going to deal with the Barataria matter now, right? It pains me to deal with this, because why does it pain me to deal with the Barataria situation? Because it shows you the level of discrimination that we live with in Trinidad and Tobago. It shows you how unfair the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service could be, especially to certain people down south, whereas down in the west, people could literally get away with trying to burn down the city and don't get charged and don't get held, and they could cuss the police about their murder and get away. They could raise their voice as loud as they want, and the police does nothing. But if you're from Barataria, you're an idiot, right? You're a yayan, and they try to shut you up. What they do? The seniors give instructions. Anyway, some of you probably want to know what he's talking about. Let's watch the video.
I have any water. What did you do? I said I'm peaceful. But I am Shira. I am a villager. I was eating. Under arrest for what? For what? For what? For what? How much help for that? If you resist, you will get another.
I am really pissed after watching that, And you know why I am pissed? Because I was arrested 6 times. 6 times I was arrested by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. One of the first times I got arrested was in Bamboo number 2, when my TVA was putting his baton on Tanti from the parlor's neck, and I arrested on my TVA. And it was the first time handcuffs were ever put on me, and I laughed my belly full, because at the end of the day, I realized that was just the beginning of the struggles that I was getting myself involved in. And when you look at this whole scenario, and let us break it down, please. Justin, could we run that video, please? And I want you to play back the audio. Now, let me tell you something. I have been to Barataria, and I saw all them Tanti does talk. I have been to Barataria, and I know 90% of them Tanti and them talk like that. They don't talk with one accent. Good morning. How are you? Everything okay, officer? Yes. No. Them Tanti and them just had a ball for their children. When they go in the market selling goods, they had a ball to sell it. You understand? So that is the way Tanti and them does normally talk. So let us take a look at that video again, please. And all you tell me, right? And as I said before, you see that officer, whoever Mohammed she name is, who didn't show up to court, that woman got instructions from seniors to arrest somebody to shut down the protest. That is what normally happens. It happened with me too as well. When they arrested me in Shogunas with Soka and the other idiots there, right? Like, for example, we had a Hodge who brought in a whole crew, right? 20-something police officers or 30-something police officers, right? They thought by arresting me, they would shut it down. And this is what they do. The seniors would make a call and they say, you know what? They would say here what? Arrest somebody. So I want to take a video, I'll look at that again. And here what happened? I will show you, I'll remind you of how police operate, because we had our incident at Barataria grounds. Let's run that video again, guys.
I have any water. What did you do? I said I'm peaceful. But I am Shira. I am a villager. I was eating. Under arrest for what? For what? For what? For what? How much help for that? If you resist, you will get another.
Good. Now, let us get the article, please, where today she went to court. Shira went to court. And what happened is that there's the, right, as the WPC was absent as Granny protested, right? So let's go down to the article. A 61-year-old woman taken away by police, journalists from the Express, during a protest in Barataria on Tuesday, which was yesterday, appeared virtually before a magistrate charged with disorderly behavior and resisting arrest. I want all you to tell me if that is disorderly behavior and if anybody saw her resisting arrest. Take a look again. Take a look.
I have any water. What did you say? I said I'm peaceful. Well, I am Shira. I am a villager. I was eating. Under arrest for what? For what? For what? Come on. For what? How much time for the half? If you resist, you will get another.
I have put up ad nauseum videos showing when Beatam and Sealots and all over down in the West protests, bunting on the highway, stone down people car, right? Block off roads in the city and light fire, and no one gets arrested and no one gets charged. And this is what I'm saying. When you look at the TTPS, it's no longer the Trinidad Police Service. It's the PNM Police Service, because this is the agenda of the PNM, you know. This has been and always will be, ever since even from Manning days when I had gotten arrested. Remember, when Manning was there, I was charged under the Anti-Terrorism Act for printing a flyer without the printer's name. That is to tell you, even then it had donkey in the police service. And that was a political directive given to take me down. And they tried it 6 times and still are giving them pressure. Right? For example, with me, I passed through hell with police. Look, for example, this one here. Richard Smith. The document that we had shown recently with the investigation with the Police Complaints Authority. Nothing done as yet. Nobody touched. This was Richard Smith here at Baraka Grounds. Take a look. Right, forward that video a little bit. This was when they came for me and they did not go through an open door. Pause. You see that fella in the black there? That is Anzar. Anzar doing nothing except recording. Watch Richard Smith coming up on the left-hand side. Watch it. All you watch this. Walks up to the gentleman. Grabs his phone. Terrorizes him. And arrest him and charge him for obstruction. No, you see, this is what I tell earlier. This is what I tell earlier. All you feel is joke notishness, right? All you feel is joke notishness. And watch him now, man. You should have fallen and land on his head for his stupidity, right? So when you see this kind of notishness, it plays out for only certain, come back to me, for only certain people in this country. Tell me a lie. Or you tell me if I lie. And what happens is that here what happening. I want to do a poll now. Right? Do you believe that the police service of Trinidad and Tobago is biased against Indians? Let us do that poll tonight. Right? We're going to do that poll tonight because based on what you are seeing playing out in front of you, I ask the questions. Do you believe that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is biased against Indians? Now, let me just welcome Leo. Now, here what happened, before we go into that poll, I want to just mention 1 or 2 things here, because what happened is that I myself bought one of these pumps, right, from Leo. We actually, Moody could tell you that too. And this thing running, and little did we know somebody turned off the valve. And this thing just kept running and running. So here what's happening. It is distributed by Shazam Enterprises, who gives you, you know, when it comes to PVC pipes and in top of the nut stuff, right? Leo pumps have an excellent after-sales service, which I've been told about. Rapid 1 hour or less repair at their repair center, which nobody offers you, right? Free at-home service within 24 hours. You know, these days they buy a pump. And you know what's going on? You ain't getting parts for it. And worse yet, let me mention, You see that Gould's pump that it have now? You see that thing called the V contact? That is like rubbish now. It have none that good right now because it's burning out like that. And the price you're paying for a Gould's pump, you could get more than 2 Leo. And the Leo lasting. So here what's happening. You want a good pump? Give them a call, right? And there's Shazam Enterprises. And of course, if you're interested in distributing, just call us, just call them and let them know, right? And not only that, this pump has been around for over 20 years. So if you're looking to change pumps, you're looking to upgrade, or you're looking just for something better than what you have, even though what you had, you thought it was the best, contact Shazam Enterprises, and of course, they will fix you up and make sure that you get hooked up with either a half horsepower, you name it, 3/4 horsepower, 1 horsepower. They even have pool pump. So instead of buying this expensive Hayward pump for all kind of $10,000 and $12,000, you could get a pool pump for 33 1/3 or less. And it's a pump that is run and run and run. All right, so we're going to go to our lines now. And the question is, do you believe that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is biased against Indians? Yes or no? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, the Rochelle against Indian bad.
Right. Based on what we are seeing, thank you very much, caller. We are going again. And there's a reason I'm asking this question because I was arrested 6 times. And I was set up by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. So I am asking this question because I was part of the package when it comes to setting up by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. So I want to know if it was because of my ethnicity that happened. So I am asking the question tonight because I am seeing that in certain areas, people don't get touched. But in other areas, they have to pay when they protest. When the road get damaged, they have to pay. So let's go again. Yes or no? Hello?
Yes.
Thank you very much. We're going again. Hello?
Yes.
Thank you very much. We're going again. Do you believe that the police service is biased against members of the Indian community? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes.
Thank you very much. We're going again. Hello? We're moving with speed. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We're going again. We will have your comments afterwards. What we're doing, we're just doing a poll just to see exactly where we're going. Let's go. Hello?
Yes, the Trinidad and Tobago, the PNM, Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, damn Rachel.
We're going again. Hello? Hello?
Hello, yes. Hello, yes.
Go ahead. Let's go again. Hello?
Yes, 1,000,000%.
Thank you very much. And what I'm saying is not I want you to understand that I am not saying this alone, you know. This is what I am seeing with my own 2 eyes. Because here's a woman, the woman talking like normal market people. So what the hell? The officer go in the market now and arrest everybody now then. Because when you go in the market, everybody mouth does be opening. Bygone, £2 for 20, fig, etc., etc. What are you going to do? Start arrest people now then? So let me go. Again, hello?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, please. All right, yes, let's go again. Do you believe that Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is biased against members of the Indian community? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
Thank you very much, caller. Let's go again. We move with speed this evening, tonight. Hello?
Hello, yes. Who am I speaking to?
Inshan Ishmael.
Oh, yes. I do believe that's insurance.
Thank you very much, caller. Let's go again. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. You're live. Go ahead, please.
Insan.
Caller, if you just get up, go and brush your teeth and then come back and answer the poll. Let go. Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you very much, caller. Let's go again, please. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Hello? All right, forget that. Let's go again. We'll take 3 more calls. We'll take 3 more calls and that's it, right? Because we are more or less 100%, right? Let's go again. Hello?
Hello, yes.
Thank you very much, caller. Let's go again. We're moving like lightning, you know, guys. Hello?
Yes. Thank you very much, caller. Let's go again.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Hello?
Yes, the damn Rachel.
Yes, okay, yes. Let's go again. Last caller. Let's go with the last caller, guys. Hello?
Yes, very biased.
Thank you very much. Now, this is not what I am saying. Now, I have been arrested 6 times. Oh, pull back the Shazam. Let me just mention one thing. About 7 months ago, we bought a pump for Baraka grounds. And within 3 months' time, that pump started to rust on the inside. It wasn't a Leo. But I can tell you, it was a pump that a lot of people buy and they get stick with in Trinidad and Tobago. So I am telling you that my own experience, and I don't put my mark on anything. And for those who know me, for me to endorse something and say it is good, my fee is from 20,000 to 100,000 for me to endorse something. But I am telling you that this pump is a good pump based on my experience, as God is my witness. So if you're looking to change pump, or if you're looking to buy an upgrade and go with something good and done, it's like here what happening. You're leaving the madam who giving you trouble, right? Let me be careful here, right? Who beating you and you want to go with somebody who not beating you. So you're stepping up. So step up with a good pump too, right? Of course, that don't mean to say that we're going to compare. Why going down this road? But let me calm myself for that yet, because next thing you know, you have mantra call him and rough him up, all kind of things. So remember, Leo, that's the pump that you need to get for your home, your business, or your industrial area. Let's go, guys. Let's run again. Right. I want you to call the number for me, guys, for the Barrapo incident. This is Barrapo has always been an area that was treated like dog, not only by the present PNM, but by their own UNC people. The people in Barrapo have always been cast aside and treated like less than. That people tend to feel that they're uneducated and stupid. We calling a number now, guys? Let it ring inside here, please. Right? So I want to talk to Shaira. Right. Come back to me.
Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Yes.
I'm trying to get on to Shaira, please.
Shaira? I have a number for her. If you want it, you can phone and get in contact with her.
Okay, this is the person who I had spoken to earlier, right?
Yes.
WhatsApp the number now for me, please.
Okay.
Great. Yeah, I thought that was I thought that, well, oh, she's not living with her daughter. All right, so let me get that information now. Right. Here we go. All right. As soon as I get this, here we go. Oh, good. I did not even do a poll. Come back to me, guys. I did not even do a poll on my phone, and the amount from oh yes. Meanwhile, while I'm waiting for that number to come through, right? I just want to big up somebody. Is a gentleman that he and his entire family, and as far as I know, his entire flock, right? Reverend Stephen Harry Prasad, right? And his family, who are big, avid viewers of Breaking Barriers. Reverend, all the best to you and your family, my dear friend, right? Be safe. And of course, there will come a time when we will hook up and we'll meet. Looking forward to see you. And of course, he's from San Fernando, right? So let me see if I got that thing. She hasn't sent me it as yet. How come she hasn't sent me that as yet, boy? Just let me see if I can get that now. Ugh. I am awaiting the information from so here we go. Right. So I am waiting for this now. But in the meantime, okay, here we go. Good, right. Justin. Okay, I'll take the call here. We're not getting through with her. That is Shari, the woman that was arrested. Right. Right. Let me just see how I could do this, boy, because let me just get back to this, Right. Right. Ask her to call me now on this number urgently, please. Right. So I'm waiting for her to call me. But as I said before, I have passed through everything and anything where during one of my arrests, right, there were ethnic slurs pelted in my direction. Not only that, what is happening is that I want you to analyze what is going on in the TTPS right now with goods and services. Right? Take a breakdown. The whole Ministry of National Security take a breakdown of what is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago right now, especially with certain segments of society. Now, I want to make it abundantly clear that I have always stood up for what is right on all sides, and I will continue to. But when you see something that is as blatantly biased as this, where a woman just talking and speaking out is arrested, and a whole area could come out, light fire, throw couch on the road, pell down car, cuss police about their mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, nephew, niece, and nobody touched them. The damn TTPS and its servants are biased like hell. Right? Biased like hell. And for me to make that statement, I can tell you it is a statement of fact, because quite frankly, I have seen it with my own eyes what is taking place. And today, I am surprised that we didn't have Rohan Sinanan come in and saying that the people have to pay for the road that they damage. So I'm still trying to get back that number here with the woman who was arrested. Just give me 1 minute, please. And right. So here we go. Right, here we go. I'm trying back one more time.
You have reached...
Okay, she's probably on another call. We'll try back in a little while again. Let me just welcome our good friends at Gate Automation Company Limited. So that if you are in need of a brand new motor, or you need to get your motor service, or you need to get a gate, slide or otherwise, give them a call, Gate Automation Company Limited. Now, I want you to listen to this conversation with a woman and a police officer. I believe it's from Diego Martin. This has gone viral all over, but I want you to listen to this conversation, and it would explain to you some of the intelligence of some of these people who we have in Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. Take a listen.
Who's speaking? I didn't get your name.
Mohammed.
Corporal Mohammed.
Yes, speaking.
Good morning, sir. I'm a resident of 23 Simeon Road, Petit Valley. There's a car blocking my gateway. If I have to get out, well, just now I had to force myself in by not touching my new car on the pillar. But if I have to get out, I cannot get out. It is blocking my gateway. I cannot get out if I have to get out.
You need to get out now? You know who it is?
No, sir, I don't need to get out. But if I have an emergency, I will need to get out. I don't know who it is. I cannot wait for when I have an emergency to get out or when I'm ready to get out. They cannot block my gateway.
I don't know the reason why they block your gateway. It could be some sort of emergency or something.
That is not a reason, sir, by law, and you're supposed to know that as well. You cannot block someone's gateway.
Is the person on park on the road?
Yes, they are blocking my gateway.
That's a government road, miss.
I cannot get out of my gateway when it is time for me to get out.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, no. But the road is the government road.
I am not disputing that, but you cannot block someone's gateway.
Huh?
It is the gateway they are blocking. My driveway, my driveway.
It don't matter where they block.
Once you could find out exactly.
Are you hearing yourself? Are you hearing yourself?
Miss,
Sir, my father was a police. If you want to borrow the law books to read them, I can bring them for you.
that is a government rule, right? If someone parks in front of your gateway, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for that.
There is no explanation for parking in front. Listen, can I speak to your senior, please?
They are not here this time. You want to call back?
It must have somebody else senior if the superintendent is not there.
They are not here. If you want to call back, you feel free to call back. Right?
So what are you trying to tell me? You're not sending a patrol to look to find out who it is parked this car and run the number,
Cannot
the
do that
license.
right at this time. I cannot do that at this time. All right?
You sound done, see? All right, thank you.
Now, number one, I remember listening to Roger Alexander in regards to a vehicle parked in front of your driveway, right? So what happens is that if a vehicle is parked in front of your driveway, I know you could actually make arrangements to have that vehicle towed or forcibly removed from blocking in front of your driveway, as far as I know. And I remember that was discussed, and I'm now trying to call a senior officer here now, and he answers any phone, right? So something like that. I want them to come and park up in front of my driveway on the government road. I will use the forklift and I will lift your vehicle out and pelt it one side. I remember by the Nagar, we told when we were facilitating parking for the Nagar, we tell a man don't park up by the post because it'll throw out the whole parking. All you can't tell me where to park. I will park up where I want. Well, here what happening, brother man, that is a private car park. And we could tell you where to park. And if you have a problem, leave, get out, scram. And when he left his vehicle there, I took the forklift and I lifted the vehicle and I moved the vehicle to a location where it was no longer an obstruction. Let them do something now. You understand? Oh, yes, good. So I believe we have the Shira online. Hello?
Hello, good night.
Good night. Is this Shira?
Yes, it is.
Shira, you're a Bajong girl?
No, I'm not.
Inshan Ishmael here from IBN Channel, Breaking Barriers. It's a pleasure having you on. Let me tell you something. I am so pissed over what I saw because I've been arrested 6 times by the police. I've been set up 6 times by the police. I've been cussed about my mother by the police. The police complaints authority don't do nothing because they're like some half-dead potong, right? And then you have some of the police standards bureau, professional standards bureau, some of them who are waste of time because it should have a senior superintendent who should be fired by now and he's still there. Tell me something.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. What caused the protest? Tell us what caused the protest.
Well, the Reese Road is a road connecting to Princess Song Barpo. Anyway, you go is a short road, but it's connecting all over the place. You have to pass to come out. And the road is right now, the whole road is potholed. You cannot break from one and say you're getting a smooth pace. No. You're breaking from one, you're going in the next one. So it had a protest. But I was not there in the protest. Yesterday, I was there because it had a curfew in the school, and I sent my grandson to cry about what happened. The other children had the thing, and because the protest finished, they keep the children in school until 3. So I say, okay, I'm leaving them in school, and I'm going home back. And the other people who was there, they say, Auntie Shira, sit down now, and we're making a pot of broth, we're going to eat something before you go. But I know I have my grandson with me, and I say, I'm going home. So then they say, no, relax now, because the next 2 in school. So I was there sitting. Police come, nobody was doing anything. Food don't cook. They say, come and take, everybody take. I had my cup drinking somebody's soup, and my daughter come, I give shit. I went for an egg stock for me. And when I come and I sit down, I take my time because I don't eat hot food. And the police was there, nobody doing nothing, I do nothing. We ready to go home. When finished eating, police and them come out of the vehicle, truck come to move whatever the people was protesting with.
Right.
And couldn't pass in the road to go home. So we was waiting until the truck moved,
right,
then to go on the road to go home. But same time the police come, the guy won't come out first, the man, then the woman come. She come towards me and telling me, I loitering. What I do in there, I loitering.
Oh,
I
so
said, well, I don't understand what is loitering. You tell me.
Oh, so she came up to you and told you that you were loitering?
Yes. So I moved from in front of she and I went to the side. Then she started to walk towards me and tell me that she is Constable so-and-so and I would be locked up. I said, for what? I did nothing.
No.
I have my water in my hand here. I did nothing. You tell me for what I am being locked up.
Well, I can tell you something. That matter is going to be thrown out. And you have our support 100%. Because what they did to you was wrong. It was biased because this is what the TTPS does. The TTPS have a habit of pelting the hammer at certain people. And then when it comes to others, they allow it to go free. And that has been something I have shown time and time and time and time again. Because at the end of the day, if you're from a certain area, you could burn down the city.
Exactly.
You could block the highway. You could do what the hell you want.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm a citizen of this country. And I have my rights.
And that is enshrined in the Constitution.
And if she is a police officer, I didn't disrespect she. I didn't resist arrest.
You did not
and
insult her,
And that is what
no?
they charged me for.
That matter.
I was just asking what I am being arrested for. You tell me I am arrested. I am arresting you. For what? You just tell me for what?
And I understand that she did not even show up in court?
No, she did not.
Well, she must be feeling shame. And I'll tell you something, huh? Let me tell you what happens with a lot of these junior officers, these constables. They go there with directions from the seniors. The seniors don't go themselves because they just be the nasty mind one who does go and plan and plot, and they just do their thing behind closed doors, and they just get the junior officers to do their thing. This is what happened to me in Shogunas.
Yes, but Mr. Ishmael,
yes,
they treat me as a common criminal, like I have a gun and I'm threatening to shoot one of the police officers, which is not true.
No,
I am a senior citizen of this country. I don't have a record against my character. No, she is bringing down my character because every 3 years I do a fingerprint.
Right, certificate of.
She spoiled my character there.
No, well, I'll tell you something. You have nothing to worry about because there will be no convictions on your name. And what happens is that this is a misdemeanor, meaning it's not something that carries a criminal record. But I can assure you that this will be expunged, this will be thrown out, because no way in hell a magistrate would look at this and see that you were guilty. Because why you think she is showing court today? She feeling shame. The woman feeling shame.
But the thing is, Mr. Ishmael, the way how they treat me, that make me feel, I am a sick woman. And then again, the way how they treat me as a common criminal, that, it make me feel like, if I am a criminal then.
They dehumanize you. They dehumanize you.
Me. And she keeps cursing me in the station where there is no civilian to hear. She keeps cursing me in the station. I just simply ask a question. If I don't understand the word, you tell me. You is the officer in uniform. You explain to me and tell me.
And all right, so what time did they take you?
Well, it's about 3.
And they kept you in the station until 11 p.m.?
Yes, they carry me and they fingerprint me and whatnot, They put me to sit down flat in the ground, and they do what they had to do. So I was being I was being like a criminal inside the police station.
Yeah, well, this is the nastiness, the dirtiness, and the low-down biasness of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. As I said before, I am a recipient of this rubbish, so I know it only too well. I am speaking from experience. So all I can tell you, you have our support 100%. And what I will do, I will give you a call tomorrow. All right?
Okay, thank
all
you
the
very
best.
much.
Take care. Right, so what we're going to do is that, let me just welcome Automax Glass Cleaner. Justin, in regards to Mr. Ampasad and the funds that we raised for the eye surgery, those checks, 2 checks, will be presented to the eye hospital on Friday. On Friday, we will be presenting those checks, and I would like to thank all those of you who assisted. Could we get the exact final figure for me, please, Justin? Right, so my guys, they normally handle the tabulation and all those things, so let us see where we are at. La 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 la. Oh, let me tell you about Automax Glass Cleaner. Now, all your people outside there, if all you have tinting on all your glass, all you have to be extra careful because you can't just wipe that just so. It is scratch, right? Then if you don't have a high, what they call it again, you know, it has some glass, when you wipe it, it doesn't resist scratching. So this is why you need to use a proper glass cleaner. And if you're talking about a proper glass cleaner, you're talking about Automax Glass Cleaner. All right, now this is just one of many products under the Automax name. So give them a buzz and they could fix you up accordingly. Right, so the total figure that we received was $66,763. Right, so $66,763, that was the figure. The $65,000 is for the surgery, and the balance will go towards whatever aftercare he needs, God willing. And I would like to thank each and every one of you. And the check will be, when I make out the check, we will show you the total when we get the receipt, etc., so you know where the money went. Thank you so much, my friends. All right, so again, we heard a little bit earlier on about the policeman who's saying that is the government road, you can park as you want. That officer needs to go back and educate himself on the laws of Trinidad and Tobago. And that is something you get right through, you know. But you see, there are some good officers. I've always said this because we were one of the biggest contractors for the police service when it comes to repairs. And then basically, we were squeezed out. We were squeezed out by certain elements, and that is a court matter going to start soon, where we will expose everything, and you will see the amount of fraud that takes place under the TTPS. Huge amount of fraud taking place. In fact, up to now it's going on. So what we will do, we'll bust everything wide open, more than I have done in the past. Right? So again, stay tuned for that because it promises you to give you some real information. And again, I would like to repeat that we are calling for forensic audit on VEMCOT. I will repeat that almost every program, right? I was told recently that Rishi Sukai, the junior minister, was there dressed allegedly in casual clothes. I want to find out from Rishi Sukai, what services does the company that you were previously affiliated with offer to VEMCOT, and what does VEMCOT offer to you? And what your visit was about recently at VEMCOT. Right? So we'll deal with that. Anyway, guys, you have some pictures with some drains that I need to show. Just pause that right here. There's a map with a red line on it, guys. Locate that for me. Excellent. Thank you. This is the Akbar Road. It starts from about Chief Brand Products and goes straight down almost to Baraka Grounds. That road was done about a year ago, and that road is caving in several areas. Not one person has seen it fit for the millions of dollars we spend there to hold the donkey from the Ministry of Works responsible or an engineer responsible. Because the scope of works, and by the way, when this was going on, I told the engineers and them that it was going to fall apart. But look this. Now, like I said before, I don't blame contractor, you know. Pause right there. I blame the ministry because this is the here happening. This is the dredging and cleaning that they did. Everything now falling down into the drain. This is what's going on right now, and I had showed this before, but I want to show you an additional piece, right? Run it. I want to look at that whole chunk falling into the drain. And this is a main jam. By the way, pause right there, guys. All you see them cars and them passing? All you know, right? All you know what's going to happen there, right? Justin, all you know what's going to happen? The constant vibration there is going to cause the dirt to shift, and it's going to cause problems with the highway. It's just a matter of time. I am not an engineer, but you see my father, boy? My father gave me real common sense. He didn't make me dotish at all. Just in some photos I had sent to you as well. With the this is where the road is falling apart, right? On Akbar Road. Watch. This is this is a new road. But nobody had taken responsibility for this. Nobody from the ministry. And this is the type of crookery and connery we are getting. And as I said before, a contractor was given the scope of works. They did what they were told to do. But the ministry, the idiots, the dunce and them at the ministry are the ones who are proving this. So the other photos, Justin, with the drains. Right. All your newly clean drain. Watch it. Watch it now, man. Watch what contractors getting millions of dollars. Trackmark run out, massive run out of excavators. Now instead of buying, they're renting equipment too. Look at this. What is? Rohan Sinanan should be in jail. Now here the hardest, eh? Come. Guys, I want you to pull back that video. Right? Now here what happening. Right. You see it from that direction, Justin? The water coming from that direction. Let the video play. Right? And the water going in this direction and going down north. Right? So the water flowing so. But you know what the brain-dead engineers at Pure Ministry of Works approved? That the contractor should start from down the road and come up. So halfway where they reach, everything from up the road flowing back into what they clean already. And this is what happened here. Watch. Pull back. All you know is that there? That is a pile of rubbish. And this air clean more than a week now. And this is what all your tax dollars paying for. This is what they're paying for. This kind of rubbish and nonsense. The photos, and we have some more photos. Watch this. Zoom in. Somebody looking like they fly in, they drain there with a parachute. Because look, canvas hook up on that tree. In another country, that tree stump would have been removed because that tree stump is going to cause things to stick up and cause blockage. But no, it remaining right there. We're going again. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me they are done. Because we spoke to employees and they said they done that section. Let's go. Let's go. Right, pause. Pause. Look at what's taking place there now. Right? All you tell me, this looking like it clean? What went on there? There is it? I don't know. That is the bridge by Baraka grounds. We're going again. All you feel is joke now. And you know what really pissing me off, boy? Again, because I really getting pissed off tonight. We have over 100 contractors with equipment packed up. Some fellas cannot even send their children to UE because the money they're paying for the equipment in the banks, they're getting nothing in return. And what we are doing under this nasty, wicked, evil P&M government, a handful of contractors getting billions of dollars and empowering a few families, while the majority of contractors starving and frothing at the mouth when it should be the other way around. Why? Because you know why? Certain contractors giving real kakada to build Balize house. How you think Balize house building? Let them show you. Remember, I have people on the inside and I can tell you which contractor giving more. You understand? But you know what? But don't worry. What more important for the P&M? Gene Pay Complex, $80 million spent for Gene Pear Complex to refurbish Gene Pear Complex, while all other PNM supporters could jump up on board. Let me build the oncology center. Let me build the oncology center. Let me finish it. But no, that is to remain, because you know why? All the PNM people who have cancer, your mother has cancer, your father has cancer, your sister has cancer. What more important is putting back the PNM in power so that they could finish more mega projects, so all you could continue to suffer, and that is what all you're voting for. And all you go vote for it again, local government election. And if that is not the height of stupidity, I don't know what the hell is the height of stupidity. I have raised funds time and time again for people who are in need. Hundreds of people through the years. I have raised over $21 million. I have never even been given an award once, and if they give it to me, I don't want it. I have never been recognized by government except by Dominica. I was recognized by them. But you see, when you do things with the wrong intention, it will never succeed. And for me, it pains me to see, because when I hear that contractor call me and tell me, boy, Ishmael, see what you could do now, boy. I had 2 excavators. I buy one brand new about 4 years ago. I mortgaged my house to buy that. My 2 children going UE. One son abroad doing engineering. And I had to pay for all their fees. I sell 1 vehicle already. 2 excavators, the man have and can't get no work. But in this country, a set of crooked conmen all over the country, getting millions and hundreds of millions of dollars all over this country. I ain't saying no specific type of work, but all over this country, because we see in paving, they're milling 2 inches, and boom, they put him back 2 inches, and that is approved by the ministry. And like I tell you, these fellas that are in the ministry who are proving this, and all they getting all a little money on the side, let me tell you something, fellas. That money that all they thieving, all you gotta spend more than that. Because you know what? When sickness take all you, and all they come down with something that costing $1 million and $2 million, them contractors will kick all the backside when all in bed lie down. They don't care about all you. I cannot understand why we cannot take contractors from a certain constituency to do work in that constituency. Right now, it have contractors who are the workers coming out at home in the night, begging for salaries. It have contractors right now, no NIS, no PAYE. The majority of the employees are paid in cash. And that is approved by the Ministry of Works. Let Rohan deny that. It have a contractor who was thieving material, and Rohan have the documents. Rohan has done nothing. This is where we're at, because this is PNM country, and nothing is going to go good until here runs down and turns into a cesspit. And we are almost there. We are almost there. I need to take a break, guys. And then I'm going to drink some cure. When I come back, we'll continue right here. Now, keep those 2 numbers handy, and I would like to thank the people at SM Jaleel for listening to our calls to get the numbers. Guy, the other numbers that we had, number that we had in lower third, you'll put that up for me too when we come back. Right? So we'll be back right after this break.
Do you have the need to rent some warehouse space? Check us out, located on Monroe Road, Cunupia. 6,000 square foot, 4,800 square foot, ground floor, 1,200 square foot, mezzanine floor, at $18,000 per month. For inquiries, please call us 386-4770 or 376-4572.
Welcome to the home of Cure Oxygen Spring Water. A breathtaking 1,000 feet above sea level, where the elements collide. In an area of outstanding natural beauty. This land, our land, embodies nature, and our methods respect it. We use clean energy, solar, hydro, wind, to bring you the cleanest water. Every drop sustainably sourced from pristine Cornish farmland. From the raw beauty of rainfall to our state-of-the-art bottling facility, situated on an ancient underground lake. We're reminded of the timeless power of pure water. But it doesn't stop here. The secret of cure lies in the pure oxygen we so carefully infuse. To breathe life into every bottle of pure water, without chemicals or additives. Cure pushes the boundaries of what water can do, uniting life's most essential ingredients: water and oxygen. The next generation of hydration. Pure oxygen, nature's ultimate water.
Mitsu Air Limited, authorized Mitsubishi air conditioning dealer. No need to replace your air conditioning units ever so often. Split units, cassette, ductable, CCTV systems, and much more. Mitsubishi Electric has long been powering industries and providing solutions for healthy living. Mitsu Air Limited boasts the industry's first 10-year warranty on all parts and labor. Inverter units are also available. Don't hear it, just feel it. Mitsu Air Limited, 246 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Give us a call at 674-4000 or 675-4000 or email us at mitsu.limited@gmail.com.
No more games. You always break the table when you lose. Promise? 4110 Jigsaw. Watch it. Don't you dare. Ronix.
For the everyday lowest prices on all grocery items, trust Low Cost Supermarket for the widest variety of quality products at low prices. Freshly picked fruits and vegetables, healthy products for your well-being, high quality meat cuts, and a warm and friendly service. Low Cost Supermarket, Southern Main Road, Cunupia.
Do you have the need to rent some warehouse space? Check us out, located on Monroe Road, Cunupia. 6,000 square foot, 4,800 square foot, ground floor, 1,200 square foot, mezzanine floor, at $18,000 per month. For inquiries, please call us 386-4770 or 376-4572.
No more games. You always break the table when you lose. Promise? 4110 Jigsaw. Watch it. Don't you dare. Ronix.
And let me just hail out a family from Gasparilla. Suvir boy, my partner Suvir, you know, he is related to Raymond Ramnarayan. And let me just, of course, hail out the Ramnarayan family. So Suvir, all the best to you, and to Jamil and Baraport too as well. How things going, bro? Right? So this is reality of it. Now, let me just remind you, every day you hear about people supplying air conditioned unit. You may not know, but that some people sleeping in the night and the air conditioned unit catch a fire because of the rubbish that is being allowed to come down in Trinidad. These units from Mitsubishi Air Limited, Mitsubishi, if you search, it is the #1 unit in Japan. In Japan, they don't make joke. In Japan, when you talk about anything made in Japan, you're talking high quality. So, here what's happening. If you need an air conditioned unit for your bedroom, for your living room, for your kitchen, for your indoor anything, or you have a commercial property and you have a warehouse, like you grow mushrooms and you need something specific, contact Mitsubishi Air Limited. 10-year warranty, unheard of in the industry. 10-year warranty on parts and labor. So that means up to 10 years, you have no stress with these units. 10 years, you understand? Boy, these days, them young people, when they get married, they're lucky to reach 1 year. The warranty on this better than some of them. So make sure, remember, you can give Mitsubishi a call and, of course, ask for Mitsubishi units. Let's go, guys. Of course, we welcome our good friends Kyo to this segment. Boom. Here we go. Right? And as I said before, I don't talk about products unless I'm 100% sure it works. I use one of this in the morning and one of this in the evening. People tell me, boy, you don't slow down. No, this is one of the reasons I don't slow down. When you drink this, you have energy like that. And I ain't joking. As I said before, I don't endorse or support something that is a lie. And I'll remind you, the woman that come from Barbados and wanted to sell orange juice and all kind of juice. And when I tasted it, she said, ma'am, this ain't gonna work, you know. She said, no, I'm just asking you to push your product for me. I said, I'm not going to push it because your product not tasting good. And that is how I operate. This, you have psoriasis, start drinking this. You have little blemishes on your skin and thing, start drinking this. You have little asthma and short breath and thing, start drinking this. You had COVID recently, or you have breathing problems, start using this. The data is outside there that it works. And if you are a person over 50, you need to get that oxygen in your system. Call the number now, 375-1100, 299-6263. Call those numbers and let them organize and get cure delivered to your home at no cost. You could call the numbers right now. I repeat, right now, you know that people actually sit down waiting for your call and putting things in place to deliver it to your home. All right, so let's go again, guys. Right, there's another number that you could call, 292-1913. Justin, call the other number for me, please. Right, and let me know when you're ready with the slides and the videos and all those things, right? Because, you see, sometimes it's good. Now, what's something, Pull up that slide. Head of the Port of Spain division, this is the woman that wish the Hindu community Eid Mubarak, or is it Happy Diwali to the Muslim community? That's Hodge Griffith, right? Superintendent Flores Hodge Griffith reportedly came under fire. They shot at her, right? And they had cameras there in the area by unknown criminal elements while aiding with the removal of debris. Hodge Griffith was said to have been responding to reports of the eastbound carriageway of the highway being blocked. Imagine you block off a major artery. Nobody can get charged. Nobody can get arrested. However, while on location, senior officer reportedly heard several loud explosions, which led her to take cover behind a police vehicle. The officers called for backup, which came within minutes. However, the gunfire ceased. And while there was said to be some property damage with vehicles, imagine police vehicles were shot at, police vehicles were damaged, right? And while there was said to be some property damage with vehicles reportedly being hit by bullets, thankfully there were no reports. Despite this, Officials reviewed CCTV footage of the incident on Friday to make a determination of who the assailants would have been. This is just one out of 10 times where the police came under attack and not one person was arrested. Not one. One of many times. And a woman who in Barpo standing up for a simple thing like road and drains and only want to give you pressure. Remember the young boy who went missing, the 2-year-old? Well, his grandfather was by me today, and I heard a story about how his vehicle was impounded at the, all right, forget that, at the Manzalina station. And at the Manzalina station, the man who they seized the vehicle from came, and the police give back the man the vehicle, who was not the rightful owner. Right? Let me run the video. Sure. All right, watch this. Take a look at this. Watch this. Right? Watch the city. Watch what's going on there. Who was arrested? Watch. You are seeing videos of actually people toting, and those places have cameras. Not one person got arrested. And you actually saw videos with individuals, and it's showing you who toting all the debris and who put in them. But the blasted police, their eye was cocky. They couldn't see. They couldn't see. They cocky eye and they cocky deaf. Right? So, again, Nelson Street in Port of Spain. Imagine in a city you do this and not one person held. And this is why I will continue to say that the Trinidad and Tobago, watch this, you're seeing who responsible, and the police did nothing. This is what I'm saying. In Trinidad and Tobago, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service know which tree to climb. You understand? They know which tree to climb. They know damn well which tree to climb. Right? So, I'm going to tell you. Let me go again. Right? We go. That, and remember with beta. Watch this. Run the audio, guys.
And bloodshed are not the answers. The words of National Security Minister Fitzgerald Hines in response to fiery protests which took place on Monday in and around Port of Spain, including the Beetham and Sealots areas. Minister Hines spoke to TTT News and said he understands that there are some who have taken issue with the manner in which a police matter was handled over the weekend.
That this has to do
no. I don't want that waste of time. Forget he. Don't stop he. Don't bother playing that video with he.
Advice.
I don't want to hear he again. Kill that video there because of he. I don't. The worst Minister of National Security in the history of this country. Feedback, guys. In the history of this country. Still getting feedback. Right. So what happens is that when you look at what he's saying, he was literally justifying what was going on. Man damaged government equipment, swim call equipment. Nobody can get charged. But you know who get charged? Watch this woman. Play the video again with the Barapa woman, and we will show you the difference. And that is why I will say the blasted Tobago Police Service is as biased as hell. Watch this. What the woman do? 1 in 3. Boy, like I tell her, I don't know, this thing have me so vexed. 60-something-year-old woman here do nothing. And you come and you're arresting the woman for what? Because your senior officer tell you to be stupid and you decide to go and play stupid. What? They can't have me. You think she could go down, beat him and do that? She can't do that. Can't do that. And this will tell you different strokes for different folks. And we see it plain as day, whether we like it or not. Anyway, let me just welcome Extra Care Products. And remember, Extra Care Products is available at supermarkets and pharmacies and mini-marts nationwide. And if you're looking for a high quality product, right, at a competitive price, remember Extra Care Products. Right, so That's not, here you go. Right, so, guys, let's, what slides we have to deal with again? Oh, that's, right. 4 persons are in police custody being questioned in the disappearance of a Galil rifle, which went missing from the Tetron barracks. Nothing wrong with that because they have been supplying ammunition to the bandits anyhow. So might as well supply them with the weapon that need to use the ammunition. Because in so many cases, we have seen that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, not police service, the defense force, their ammunition was used. Nobody was fired. Nobody was, lost their job. But ammunition like crazy. So now, the ammunition, what you need to use the ammunition is the guns. So therefore, here what happening? Let it go missing now, because that will just complement one another because you need the package. So now they're getting the complete package, the guns and the bullets, courtesy the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force. And then you have this other one who go on Lyman, and they have big high-powered gun hang up on a tree. And he want to know what is the problem with that. I tell you, incompetence is not, here what happening is a serious thing, you know. It's a serious, serious, serious thing. All right, guys, let's go for a second break. Let me just take a urgent call, please. We're taking a break. Yeah, hello?
Welcome to the home of Pure Oxygen Spring Water. A breathtaking 1,000 feet above sea level, where the elements collide. In an area of outstanding natural beauty. This land, our land, embodies nature, and our methods respect it. We use clean energy, solar, hydro, wind, to bring you the cleanest water. Every drop, sustainably sourced from pristine Cornish farmland. From the raw beauty of rainfall, to our state-of-the-art bottling facility. Situated on an ancient underground lake. We're reminded of the timeless power of pure water. But it doesn't stop here. The secret of cure lies in the pure oxygen we so carefully infuse. To breathe life into every bottle of pure water, without chemicals or additives. Cure pushes the boundaries of what water can do, uniting life's most essential ingredients, water and oxygen. The next generation of hydration. Pure Oxygen, nature's ultimate water.
Right, so, right, so welcome back, my friends, and of course we welcome our good friends Rita. And nothing that's quench your thirst like a Rita when it comes to like full-bodied flavor. You know, you have a lot of these drinks outside there with 1 drop of juice and 99% water. Well, sometimes I just have to wonder, is Rita is the opposite because it's rich. You get a nice aftertaste as well. Plus, you get loads of chia seeds and basil as well. All right, so let's open up our phone lines. What happens is that we're going to discuss this whole thing. Remember, I asked you if you believe that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is biased against Indians, members of the Indian community, based on what you're seeing. Well, you could expand on that, or you could discuss anything that you so desire, because the lines are now open. All right, so let's go to our lines. Hello? Hello?
Inshallah, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Did you catch the name of the police officer who was telling the lady in Pity Valley somewhere that the car parked on the government road?
Mohammed?
Well, the boy, I'm sorry to say, boy, they really let know my surname, boy. Them 2 police officers they highlight tonight, they really let know my name, boy.
Mohammed and Mohammed?
Yeah, boy. Yes. You think you could send those same police officers in high-risk area where people just do anything and get away?
They dare not go there and do nothing because we have seen it time and time again. When you go to the hotspots, they do not touch them because the hotspots is protected by the P&M hierarchy.
Actually, same question you asked. Why shouldn't appear in court?
Yeah?
Why shouldn't appear? She should leave this country and run from here. Why?
No,
swim across to Tobago, swim across to Grenada or something.
No, that is an element of something. That woman probably feeling shame because
so wait now, what is the repercussions for she now for bringing a fake charge or a false charge like was done towards you?
Well, that will cause
we
the
as
matter.
residents in this country who are innocent of these kind of frivolous charges. What cause do we have?
Well, what happened is that Frank C. Prasad had written up that the police service look at the behavior of a khaki-wearing officer, and that khaki-wearing officer has not been touched because you see, the Trinidad and Tobago police service have a habit of protecting criminals, and they have a habit of protecting P&M hacks because the ministers will call
purpose of the Professional Standard Bureau and the where's the other organization? Police Complaints Authority.
Yeah,
where's their function in this country? Just to go after innocent people?
Well, what happened is that I am still
innocent people for no reason.
I am still waiting for the Professional Standards Bureau to go after that senior officer. But what is that they sit down on their backsides right now, probably playing, tic-tac-toe to see which one to go after.
Jan, I told you a few months ago, nothing will come out of this, and there's nothing you could do but to take matters in your hand personally in bringing a lawsuit against him personally. That's the only resource. Do not depend on the state, on the Professional Standard Bureau, on the Police Complaints Authority to do anything. Nothing will be done. Take my telling you, nothing will be done. Because you're going to interfere with this man benefit.
God, all I can say is that here often. It may not happen now, it may not happen next week. You see, God, my God is a just God. So here we're happening, everything in time. Anyway, we need to move on. Thank you very much, caller. Let's go on again, please. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please. You're live. Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, go ahead. You're live.
Yeah. Insan.
Caller, you are live.
Yeah. But
not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. If all you know how to use our phone, call your radio program. Let's go. Hello? Hello? All right. So what we're going to do with now, 9:24 already. So what we'll do, we'll just take about 2 more calls in regards to this whole thing because I didn't realize we're almost out of time already. But wow. Hello? 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 All right. Forget that. Here we are.
Hello?
Hello?
Ismail?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm speaking to you?
Yes, you are.
Ismail, salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Inshallah. That lady, that thing touched me with that lady, boy. Oh God, boy, Ismail, boy. That thing, well, and I can't know words, boy. That wrecked my night, you know. And the system with these African people are using the term. You understand? Do you feel we own this country? And the policemen?
No, but no, we cannot
it's
label.
99%.
No, we cannot label. It is like I've always said. You have criminals who are Indians. You have bandits who are Indians. You cannot label an entire community because I have many members of my family who are African and they are good people. Right? When a lot of people didn't want my niece to marry someone of African descent, I told her, you're good, go ahead, girl, is a good fella. And that is who I am. So at the end of the day, I am not going down that road where we label an entire race. I'm not going to do that. I will never do that. I will not stand for that. Right, let's take another call. Hello?
A very good evening and assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. And let me just wish Michael Dwarika, officer 23 years in his service, all the best to you, my brother. Well done. Hello?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Right. So, in the regulation, in the motor vehicle regulation, when you're going to do your P license, it is written that You cannot park in front of a gateway.
Yeah.
You cannot block anybody gateway.
No.
And that officer should know better, because suppose these people had a medical emergency or some type of emergency, what would have happened? How would this officer like to know somebody park in front of his driveway and he can't get in home?
Well,
and secondly, I have seen video clips and video footage of protests in Silex, where about at least 60 people was protesting, hurling obscenities at the police. There was dozens of police.
They murdered that, correct?
Right. And not one person was charged. This policewoman who charged this lady, I don't know, lady, you're not supposed to bring your personal bedroom business and take it out on people. You must not do that. This has to be Officer Buckin's sister. What is going on? All the best. Have a great evening. I'm so upset.
Thank you very much. One is that I don't know about anybody's bedroom business, and I can't support that. But at the end of the day, something I am almost 100% sure, knowing how the Gestapo of the police service operates. What happens is that a senior officer used this woman, and this is why she didn't come to court today, because she said she ain't gonna be part of that stupidness. I am almost 100% sure, because it happened in my matter where the charging officer was not even present. And when he went to court, he telling me, boy, you see, I don't want to be part of this, Right? I was with Soka and all of them. And this is what I tell you, what we have in Trinidad and Tobago police service, 50-60% of them, God help us, God help us. We'll take, this is our final call, guys. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good night, Mr. Ensign.
Good night, go ahead.
I would like to tell you that the police are a law unto themselves.
Correct.
They have nobody to answer to. They don't suspended with pay. So they're always on a vacation then. She lucky she didn't have 2 buckets with her. Otherwise she would have been in real trouble.
Thank you very much.
She is also a fireman and she had buckets with her in her vehicle. She would have been in real trouble.
Yeah, you're telling me. No, that is correct. One is that, you see, and this is the problem, the people in South. Let me tell you something, the whole of Barpo is supposed to be protesting right now over the arrest and charging of that woman. But you see, it's like long time. 90% of the people now is yellow belly. Look, for example, people in Barpo protesting for roads, where 99% of the village homes sit down on their fat backsides doing nothing. All you get up now, man, is for all the village. A few people will go out there and make a difference. And it's similar to Bamboo. In Bamboo here, we have the same thing. If it's not me, Poye, Sinat, and Ryan doing things with the village, well, God knows who we are to call on again. What is that? What is that? About 3 weeks now, they're supposed to send out a form to the village. Up to now, the form ain't gone out. So the fact is that at the end of the day, sometimes you just have to do things yourself and say, the hell was it, everybody? And this is why, you see, with the police service doing what they did, it is just so people could be afraid and cower in fear. That is what the PNM is good for, because the PNM not going to lock up their people. Because here what happening, you think they go, when beat-up protesters lock up anybody, you know what happening? You know what is the consequences and the aftermath of that? They know, the police service know which tree to climb. They know which tree to climb. And they're told by arresting me 6 times and charging me 6 times that they would have broken me. But here what happening, better than them had to come. Better than them. Anyway, this is where I have to end it off. God bless you, my friends, and of course, be safe outside there. Look forward to seeing you at Brilliant. Oh yes, Brilliant. We have introduced Kingfish, barbecue Kingfish, Kingfish and lemon butter sauce, and of course, grilled Kingfish on our menu. So go down there and take advantage of our fish menu available now at Brilliant. All right, folks, and I'll see you there as well. Oh, and we have Soups and Subs, a new place opening shortly, within about 2 or 3 weeks. You will see the signage and everything going up. So a new addition to Barataria grounds, right? This young woman makes some of the best soups that you could get. Talking about real top of the line soup. All right, so this is where we have to end it off. God bless you. Take care. Be safe. Tomorrow, cricket match. football matches at Baraka Grounds from about 3 p.m. So you could bring the family and lime in the evening and relax and chill out. And then secondly, we have our clinic on Sunday. Take note of that, please. Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Our free medical clinic takes place. So we are looking forward to you and the entire family there. And for those of you who would like to volunteer and be part of this, give me a call and organize, please. All right? So we look forward to seeing you there. All right, folks. So this is where we have to end it off. God bless you. Take care. And we'll catch you next week for Breaking Barriers. Let me just say a special good night to the biased, wicked, evil Trinidad Police Service. All you really showing all the true colors. All you should now change all the uniform to red, because all is just an arm of the PNM right now. Basically, that's it. That is the road we're going down right now. I'm not ashamed to say that, because that is how it looks. Shameless. Totally shameless. Assalamu alaikum and good evening.